Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Golden. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Play action here on 1st down. They'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Nebraska. This quarterback on fire today.
seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Thomas.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Down play coming up. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Punt land. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Dropping back. It's Golden. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days of playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out. Going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards. And somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so...
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. The Huskers are in the red zone now. Running back with the football. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Touchdown, Huskers. And the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And that one will bounce in. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Handoff to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. Everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.